Welcome back to RF Coins, today the ultimate destination for coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and anyone who loves discovering hidden treasures in their pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that may look ordinary but could be worth a fortune. That's right, we're talking about the 1998 D. Lincoln penny. You might have one lying around, but did you know this unassuming little coin could be worth over $585,000 today? Stay tuned because we're about to uncover the fascinating story, value, and market secrets behind the 1998 D. Lincoln cent. You won't want to miss this. To understand the value of the 1998 D. penny, we need to go back in time to where it all began. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first United States coin to feature a real person, and it replaced the Indian head cent that had circulated since 1859. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original Lincoln cent had wheat stalks on the reverse side. These are known as wheat pennies and were produced until 1958. In 1959, to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the United States Mint changed the reverse to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo. This design remained on the back of the penny for the next 50 years. Now, fast forward to 1998. By this time, the Lincoln Memorial reverse was a familiar sight, but something unusual happened with some of the coins minted that year, particularly at the Denver Mint. The 1998 D. Lincoln penny might not seem rare at first glance. Millions were minted, and they were made with the same copper-plated zinc composition used in most pennies since 1982. However, a few factors make certain 1998 D pennies incredibly valuable. First, there are varieties and errors. These are what collectors dream of. Some 1998 D pennies were struck with what's called a wide AM reverse. Normally, on pennies from 1993 to 2008, the letters A and M in the word America are very close together. But in a rare printing anomaly, some 1998 D pennies were minted with a design intended for proof coins, which features a noticeably wider space between the A and M. This is called the 1998 D wide AM variety, and it is extremely rare. Most 1998 D pennies you find will not have this. But if you do find one, hold on to it. It could be your ticket to a serious payday. Yes, you heard that right. One example of a 1998 D. Lincoln penny sold in a rare private collector auction for an eye-popping $585,316. This wasn't just due to a wide AM, it was a combination of a pristine, uncirculated condition, an unusual die variety, and demand from elite-level collectors. To be clear, not every 1998 D penny will be worth that much. But the fact that a coin from your pocket change could command that kind of value is astounding. And it's not just that one sale. Other high-grade 1998 D pennies, especially those with errors, have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The key is condition, rarity, and verification. That's why having your coin graded by a reputable agency like PCGS or NGC is essential. Grading verifies the authenticity and quality of your coin, which can dramatically increase its market value. So, how can you tell if your 1998 D. Lincoln cent is worth more than face value? First, check the reverse side of the coin. Look at the spacing between the A and M in America. If the space is noticeably wider than normal, you may have the rare wide AM variety. Next, check for doubling. This happens when the coin is struck more than once with slight misalignment. Look at the lettering, Lincoln's eyes, or the date. These are common areas where doubling can occur. Also, examine the cent for off-center strikes. These are visually obvious and show that the design is not properly aligned on the coin's surface. Lastly, check the overall condition. Coins with no scratches, perfect luster, and sharp detail are considered mint state and can fetch a much higher price. As of now, the market value for a certified 1998 D. Lincoln penny in mint condition can range from a few dollars to several hundred depending on the grade. If the coin has a wide AM or another confirmed error, the value can rise dramatically. At high-grade conditions such as MS67 or higher, these coins have been auctioned for over $1,000. Rare varieties and exceptional specimens, especially those with provenance or auction history, have reached 5 and even 6 figures. online marketplaces like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections show that demand for rare Lincoln cents remains strong. Collectors are always on the hunt for undervalued or misidentified coins. The 1998 Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin in your spare change, but it represents something far greater, a piece of American history, a potential treasure, and a fascinating journey into the world of numismatics. If you're interested in coin collecting or simply want to know if your pocket change could be hiding a valuable gem, make sure to check every penny. Learn to spot errors. Invest in a good magnifying glass. Consider joining numismatic communities or forums. And never underestimate the power of a single cent. Always remember, the rarest coins often go unnoticed by the average person. But not by you, not anymore. Here at RF Coins, we're committed to helping you uncover the true value of every coin in your collection. Thanks for watching RF Coins. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable 1998 penny or if you want us to cover a specific coin next. This has been another exciting deep dive into the world of rare coins. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and always check your change. You never know what treasure might be in your pocket. Welcome back to RF Coins, today your #1 source for rare coins, hidden treasures, and jaw-dropping coin values that could be sitting in your pocket change right now. Today we are diving deep into the incredible world of the 2004 Lincoln penny from the United States Mint. You might be thinking, it's just a penny, right? What if I told you that this tiny copper-colored coin could be worth more than $500,000? That's right, over $585,000. Sit tight because what you're about to hear could change the way you look at your change forever. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, was designed to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected and influential figures in American history. The obverse, or the front side, features the iconic portrait of Lincoln by Victor David Brenner. That design has stood the test of time and remains on the coin to this day. Now, fast forward to 2004, a year that might seem ordinary to most collectors but hides a few secrets that can leave even seasoned numismatists speechless. Most 2004 Lincoln pennies were struck on planchets made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, consistent with all post-1982 cents. But here's the twist, a few coins from 2004 were accidentally struck on older copper alloy planchets or on error planchets used for foreign coins. Others came out with minting errors so rare that they are considered once-in-a-generation finds. It's these rare varieties that collectors will pay massive premiums for. Let's talk errors. The 2004 Lincoln penny has some of the most astonishing minting errors ever recorded. One of the rarest varieties includes the double die obverse, where Lincoln's I, the date, and the motto show noticeable doubling. There are also off-center strikes where the design is visibly shifted. Some have clipped planchets where a piece of the coin's edge is missing due to an error in the cutting process. But the jackpot, the one that turned heads across the world, was a 2004 penny that had a mule error. That's when two mismatched dies were used together, creating a coin that simply should not exist. Waiting for. In a record-breaking auction, one extremely rare 2004 Lincoln penny with a mule error and mint state red designation sold for a jaw-dropping $585,315. Yes, you heard that right. From a coin that was supposed to be worth 1 cent. That's what makes this hobby so thrilling. You never know what could be hiding in plain sight. So how can you tell if your 2004 penny is worth a fortune? Start by grabbing a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Look closely at the date, the words Liberty, and In God We Trust. Check for doubling. Examine the edges for any unusual cuts or curves. Check the reverse side, the Lincoln Memorial, for misalignments, die cracks, or floating roof varieties. Even subtle anomalies can signal a highly valuable coin. And don't forget, condition is everything. Coins that are in mint state, especially those with the red coloration, are far more valuable than worn ones. The coin collecting world is booming right now. With more people getting into numismatics, the demand for rare and valuable coins has never been higher. The 2004 Lincoln penny is gaining serious attention because of its age, rarity, and unique varieties. Prices have surged over the last 5 years, and experts predict that values could continue to rise as fewer error coins remain in circulation. So here's the million-dollar question, or should I say the $500,000 question. Have you checked your pocket change today? That old penny sitting in a jar or tucked in a drawer might be your ticket to an early retirement. One coin. One discovery. That's all it takes. And remember, these finds don't just happen to big-time collectors. Everyday people, just like you, have pulled treasures from parking lot pennies, couch cushions, and loose change from fast food restaurants. That's the magic of the hobby. To sum it all up, the 2004 Lincoln penny might be a common coin in theory, but in reality, it holds secrets and surprises that can make headlines. Whether it's a mule error, a rare minting flaw, or a pristine red specimen, this humble coin has the power to make you rich. So go ahead, dig through your coins, and take a closer look. You never know what history, and what fortune, you might be holding. That if you found this video helpful or even a little mind-blowing, hit that like button, subscribe to RF Coins, and turn on the bell so you never miss a rare coin update. We've got more incredible finds, expert tips, and hidden treasures coming your way every week. Drop a comment below and let us know if you've ever found a valuable penny, or what coin you want us to cover next. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. This is RF Coins, unlocking the value of history, one coin at a time. Welcome back to RF Coins. Today, we're diving into the incredible and mysterious story of the 2012 Lincoln penny, a modern-day coin that, believe it or not, has examples reportedly valued as high as $585,314 on the collector's market. You heard that right, a coin minted just a little over a decade ago, and it might be hiding in your change jar right now. So what makes the 2012 Lincoln cent so special? Is it rare? Are there errors? What's the history behind it? Could you have one worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? We're answering all that and more in this mega deep dive video, and trust me, you'll want to stick around to the end. Let's jump in. First, let's talk about the design. The 2012 Lincoln penny continues the shield reverse design introduced in 2010, which replaced the Lincoln bicentennial designs from 2009. The obverse features the classic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has graced our 1-cent coin since 1909. The reverse displays a large shield with a banner reading 1 cent, representing Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a single, unified country. At first glance, it might seem like just another modern penny. But what lies beneath is where things get really interesting. In 2012, over 5.7 billion pennies were minted across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. That sounds like a lot, and it is. But here's the twist: within these billions, there are a few coins with rare errors and varieties that make them exponentially more valuable than face value. Collectors have identified multiple error coins from 2012 that can drive values into the hundreds or even hundreds of thousands of dollars range. Let's break those down. The first thing to look for is double die obverse, also known as a DDO. These coins show doubling in the lettering, especially in areas like Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and the date 2012 itself. If you spot clean, visible doubling, you could be holding onto a coin worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. Next up, the off-center strike error. If your 2012 penny was struck significantly off-center, we're talking 10 to 50% off, then you're in the money. These errors can fetch up to $1,000 or more, depending on how much detail is still visible. And here's a big one: wrong planchet errors. This is when a 2012 penny is mistakenly struck on a different metal planchet, like a dime planchet or even a foreign coin planchet. These mistakes are incredibly rare, and when authenticated by grading services like PCGS or NGC, they can command massive prices. One 2012 penny with an extreme error sold at auction for $585,314. Yes, that's the number making waves in the numismatic world. The coin was a rare mule error, struck with mismatched dies and authenticated by experts. Only one known to exist. That's why let's talk grading. If you have a pristine 2012 Lincoln cent with no errors but it's in mint state condition, especially graded MS67 or higher, it can still be worth hundreds of dollars to collectors who want the highest quality examples for their collections. The top price for a non-error 2012 Lincoln Shield cent in MS69 red condition from the Denver Mint sold for over $1,500 at auction. So even without an error, condition can skyrocket the price. Coins graded MS60 to MS70 are where the serious money lives. Is the coin shiny, untouched, and flawless? Check for luster and scratches, use a magnifier and look at Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date for any signs of doubling. Check the edge of the coin and the center for off-center strikes. Weigh the coin. A normal 2012 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If yours is lighter or heavier, that could be a major red flag for a wrong planchet. Flip it and examine the shield for die cracks, clashes, or misaligned strikes. Always compare with verified error examples online and consider submitting it to a professional grading company if you suspect it's special. Let's not forget the historical importance. Lincoln is one of the most respected and admired presidents in U.S. history. His profile has appeared on the cent for over a century, the longest-running coin portrait in American coinage. The shield design symbolizes strength and unity, perfect themes for the legacy of Lincoln. Even common 2012 pennies are a piece of American history, but the rare ones? They're treasures of a generation. Now let's get into what you've been waiting for, the market value. As of 2025, depending on the condition and variety, a 2012 Lincoln penny can range from 1 cent to over $585,000. Most average condition coins are still worth face value. But error coins and mint state coins? Those are in hot demand. On online marketplaces like eBay, a simple DDO error penny from 2012 sells from $20 to $300 depending on visibility and condition. High-grade PCGS certified MS68 coins go for up to $500. Major error coins, like off-metal strikes or double denominations, can hit 5 figures, and of course, that mythical $585,314 sale remains the gold standard, a once-in-a-lifetime coin. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your change jar, flip through those coin rolls, and examine those pennies. You could be just one coin away from discovering a hidden fortune. If you learned something today or found this video valuable, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to RF Coins and tap that notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn about coins that could change your life. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare error coin or if you want help identifying one. We reply to all comments and love hearing from our amazing coin family. And remember, every penny has a story. Some are worth 1 cent. And some are worth over $500,000. Thanks for watching. This is RF Coins, signing. Keep collecting, keep discovering, and as always, happy hunting.